Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into this reading for the full moon in Pisces. So for those of you who are new, hello and welcome in. It's good to have you here. There is a tutorial video for how to get the most out of my readings. If you want to go check that out, you'll get caught up with all of the fun things that we're going to be doing here and all of the best ways to utilize these readings. It's not necessary, but it's a tool for you to get the most out of these readings. If you want to check that out, you certainly are invited to do that. For those who are not new, hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. I truly love and appreciate all of you. It's a pleasure and an honor to support you in this way, and I appreciate you, and I'm grateful to be able to help. So let's talk about this full moon in Pisces. So first, what is a full moon? Well, this is when the moon is reflecting the sun to its maximum potential. And this is always the energy of celebration. It's a culmination point. It's an illumination of this sign, this energy, this cycle that we're in. So right now, the celebration energy is all around the zodiac energy of Pisces. So Pisces is the sign of the fish. It's the last sign of the zodiac. It is a water sign, and you can think of it like the ocean through which the entire story goes back into, like everything goes back into the ocean to become one again. And you can also think of it as the womb from which a new life kind of gestates and emerges from. In the zodiac story, the Pisces energy is the end of something and also at the same time the beginning of something. That's why you see the two fish. It's like the fish that's the end and the fish that's also the beginning. So this is what we're celebrating with the fullness of this moon. Now, the fun thing about this full moon energy is the full moon is always in the zodiac sign that's directly opposite where the new moon was and where the sun is. So the new moon was just in Virgo, and the sun right now is still in Virgo. So if you haven't watched my Virgo readings, there's an invitation to go do that. There's the solar season readings and also the readings for the new moon. So Pisces is like the complement and the opposite of this Virgo energy. So we're going from this energy of innocence into this energy of completion. And the other fun thing about full moons is that it is a cycle. So the full moon will happen on September 10th at 5:59 in the morning Eastern Time. And the cycle will last until the next full moon, which will be in Aries on October 9th. So the cycle goes from September 10th to 9th. So this advice that I'm going to be offering you is valid from that time frame. But the other fun thing is that full moons always reference back to the new moon. So when the moon was new in Pisces at the beginning of this year, there was something started there that we are now kind of celebrating the fullness, the completion of. And you can look back in your life to see what was going on in, I think it was March, when the new moon in Pisces happened. And you can kind of see what it is that's going to be completing for you. But we are going to be diving deep into how this moon shows up for you in your life. I'm so passionate about letting you know more about your own astrology and using the astrology with the tarot cards to help you get a better understanding of the cycles going on in your life and the energies at play within your being. So before we get into that, just a couple of things. If you want to support me, there's many ways to do that. I have a chakra meditation service that you guys can join for $14.40 a month. We go through one chakra every week and we focus on that same meditation every week. The meditations are about 15 minutes long, does vary. And you can sign up at devotedandvulnerable.com/services if you want to get into this service. That's one way you can support yourself while supporting me. You can also contribute financially to me at paypal.me/devotedvulnerable. The link is in the description here. And you can also just comment on this, share this, like this, engage with it as a way of supporting me. I like to get feedback. I like to hear what's confusing to you guys, what's working for you guys, what's resonating. I love hearing what's resonating for you guys. So just feel free to comment on the videos as another way of supporting me. So this is the intro. It's the same in every video. So I'll tell you which readings will be yours, and then you can navigate to the right video. So this full moon in Pisces wanted us to focus on 2 areas of our lives. The first area of our life that the full moon wants us to focus on is where the moon was when you were born. So this symbol is the moon symbol, and you're going to look up your chart for where this symbol occurs in the zodiac story. If you do not know how to find your moon sign, please go ahead and watch my How to Find Your Birth Information on astro.com tutorial video. It's a lengthy video, but it'll help you understand how to input your information, how to run a chart, and then how to read that chart. You'll only ever need to watch it once, hopefully, to get the knowledge that you need to watch these readings. And as always, if you have questions after you watch that video, please just reach out to me. I'm happy to help and explain further. So you're going to look for where the moon was when you were born, and you're going to watch the reading that aligns for the moon in the sign that the moon was in when you were born. The other reading, so you'll have 2 readings. The other reading that the Pisces moon wanted us to focus on is where this full moon is happening for you. So this full moon in Pisces is happening in 17 degrees 41 minutes of Pisces. So you'll have to find where that 17 degrees mark of Pisces shows up in your chart. I do describe how to find out the degree points in the zodiac wheel in that video. So feel free to watch that video. And again, if you have questions, please feel free just to reach out. I will go in detail about what these alignments mean in the individual readings. Lastly, before we dive deep in here, I do want you to know, heads up, the Mercury retrograde season is upon us, and it coincides very close with this full moon. Mercury goes retrograde the day before the full moon happens, and it'll stay retrograde until a week before the next full moon. So this is an important cycle as well. I've done a completely separate video for you to give you a little bit of guidance for how to navigate this phase. This is not going to be a reading. It's just going to be a little bit of understanding and guidance for you. So I do also recommend checking out that information to support yourself. And with all of that said, we are ready to dive into your individual readings. So this reading is for you if the moon was in Virgo when you were born, and or if 17 degrees 41 minutes Pisces occurs in your 6th house. Either way, we're going to draw the same card here. So watch this card reading part and interpretation, and then scroll ahead to the relevant advice. Okay, Modern Mystic Tarot by Crystal Doty is where we're going to for advice. Let's see what card is relevant for you guys. Here we go. Okay. Here's your card. It's the 5 of Water. 5 of Water represents things not turning out, disappointment, confusion, and regrets. Now, this is a great thing to be celebrating the completion of. Heck yes. We are done with regrets. Oh, the cycle of despair, disappointment, things not working out is coming to an end. The cycle of being confused is coming to an end. Let us celebrate the end to this freaking cycle, because we can get stuck in this for so long and it just really impacts every area of our life. And I'm so excited to see this come to an end for you. Yay! Woo woo. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to end this part. You can scroll ahead if you're here for the 6th house reading. And if you're not, hang out. We're going to talk about how this impacts your moon in Virgo. Okay, so the moon rules the emotions. And Virgo is the expression of your emotions. So your emotions express themselves through the energy of the Virgo archetype. The Virgo archetype is helpful, precise, reliable, analytical, and observant. If y'all didn't watch the new Moon in Virgo reading, please go watch that, okay? This is your moon. Watch it. And watch the Virgo season reading, okay? Yeah. Moon in Virgo would be the reading you'd watch for that, okay? Definitely check those out because there's going to be a lot here for you. Energetically, you're getting pinged in your emotional sphere, and there's maybe a lot going on, okay? But for this phase, from September 10th to October 9th, we're really seeing a completion of this regret energy, this woe is me energy, this confusion energy, this thing's not working out, things going on in your emotions. That's all going to clear. Woohoo! We're going to get back to our helpful, precise, analytical energy. We're going to see that our emotions are moving forward into a whole new world. As corny as that sounds, it's a new energy for you as you complete this head in the hands vibration. Like if she would look up, she's in paradise. There's a beach by her. There's a palm tree. But whatever's going on internally or situationally in her life, it's keeping her from being able to celebrate the paradise that she's living in. So it's really this completion of this going in. You've needed this phase. Now don't beat yourself up for being in this energy, however long you've been in this energy, okay? Whether it's a day or months or years. Just look forward to it ending. Just be exciting. Oh my gosh, this vibration is lifting and I am going to be able to emotionally move forward, to be clear emotionally, right? Because clarity is the opposite of confusion. To release my regrets so that I can move forward with confidence and excitement. To see that things are starting to work out again and to be grateful for the things that didn't work out. Every past relationship that I wanted to work out that didn't, I always look back on it, maybe sometimes years later, but I always look back and I'm like, I am so grateful that didn't work out. I'm so grateful that didn't work out. I see why that wasn't gonna work and I'm so grateful. So this is where we're at for you right now. Maybe you can see why things didn't work out. Maybe you can't, but this energy is coming to an end. We are celebrating it. Yes. That's all I have for you for this part. Go ahead and watch the house alignment reading that's relevant for you. If you have questions, let me know. And keep in mind that this may or may not relate. Okay? We got the Pisces. We got two fish, right? So they may be the same things or they may be something different, okay? But go ahead and check that out. And until then, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste. All right, sixth housers. 17 degrees, 41 minutes of Pisces occurs in your sixth house. This is where the full moon is pinging your life, shining the spotlight of the moon on this area of your life. So the house energies are always going to represent the where of the zodiac. So for you, where you've been feeling this regret, things not working out, confusion, is in your sixth house, is in the house of health. Now, if you had a ping for somewhere else that this was resonating for you, definitely add that to this, okay? But somewhere in your house of health, there has been things not working out. Something with your pets, something with your routines, something with your healing, something with your service that you offer to the world, something with your vitality. Something here is being affected by this regret, confusion, and disappointment, okay? And it's ending. Like, you are going to see an end to things not working out in your health. And this is where you're going to celebrate. This is what you're going to see shift for you. So definitely look at this area of your life. Is it service for you? Like, have you been wanting to serve people and it just hasn't been working out and you've been confused and regretting things and stuck in that area of your life? Or is it something with your pets? Or is it something with your routines? Have you been confused and things not working out in your routines and supporting you? Or is it health related? Is it food or diet or weight or emotional health, mental health, spiritual health related? Check out where this is pinging you, like where you're getting the, yeah, that's this place for me page. And just know that it's time for this to complete. So it may need a little bit of impetus from you to complete it, to be like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to decide that this is completion, that this is ending, that we are done with this, and we're going to move forward and just celebrate the ending. You don't have to know what the next step is. That's not where we're at right now energetically. We're just going to like celebrate that we've made this decision. Okay? Just celebrate. Just however you want to do that. Yeah, however you want to celebrate, but definitely make it a celebration. Any way that you want to celebrate is right and relevant. You can throw yourself a party. You can make a post on social media. You can write a letter to yourself and say how proud of yourself you are. You can look at yourself in the mirror and have a conversation with how excited you are that this completion is ending. You might even write a love letter to the thing that you are letting go of. You might want to write out all your regrets and burn it, because that's like a total full moon vibe, okay? So it might be like a bonfire celebration. Like you're like, I'm letting this go. And maybe it's something, you burn an item that represents what it is that you're letting go of, right? The confusion and regrets that you've had, just burning that. Obviously with discretion and be safe. Yeah? Okay, let me know if you have questions. Let me know how this resonates. Let me know what the pings are for you. Let me know if you have questions. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.